What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Tha Grand Showgan, aka the Black Urahara, aka Mr. Trapping Out the Cloud Village, and I'm here to bring you guys another Bleach manga review. This is Bleach chapter 665, entitled The Princess Disection. And in this episode, we're going to get to see Kisuke's Bankai. Yeah, let's get to see what it does, finally. Now, we've been waiting for this for how many years? Ever since Bleach started? I won't say since Bleach started, but ever since the first arc, we've been waiting for Kisuke's Bankai. It's been alluded to. It's been teased. Oh, God, has it been dick teased. It's been so teased. And we're like, just show it to us already. Just show us this hack's overpowered Bankai. Now, this war, Kubo has been teasing us with the promise of awesome Bankai, and he hasn't delivered so far. He's delivered in the start of the war. Okay, I'll tell you. This arc, he's released 3 Bankais that we haven't seen so far. I want to say 3. He's released. What's my man's name? He released the Captain Commander's Bankai. Yamamoto. He's released what's the first Kenpachi? What's her name? Unahana? Unahana. Yes, that's her name. She literally came to me. Unahana. And he's released up until Kisuke. I'm not gonna talk about Kisuke yet. So he's released Unahana and he's released Shunsui's. Okay? Alright. Okay. Yamamoto. Fucking epic. Yamamoto's Bankai was fucking epic. Like that shit was gangster as fuck. Just gangster as fuck. Unahana's Bankai. I cannot for the life of you tell you what it does. I cannot tell you what Unahana's Bankai does. I don't fucking know what it does. Okay? There we go. Shunsui's Bankai. I cannot for the life of you tell you what the fuck it does. I can make a bunch of speculation. I can do the same thing with Unahana. There's some things that I guess he's hinting at in the chapter. He's saying some things. I don't fucking know. If you were to ask me, and if I would have, held a gun to my hand, it's like, you better make some shit up. Tell me what it does. I would have to say it makes you play out of play. Makes two people, makes everybody in his vicinity act out of play. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. So I cannot for the life of you tell you what it does. Okay, now come over to Kisuke. Is he gonna be following that trend, or is he gonna actually, give us a good explanation of what Kisuke's Bankai does? What's gonna happen? Now, I'm gonna tell you guys. We actually find out what Kisuke's Bankai does. Okay, so I will go ahead and attest to that. We have found out what it does. Kisuke's Bankai, what is it called? Kanan, Baraki, Binihime, Aratami, something like that. It has the ability to how do I want to say this? It's the power of restructure. So it has the ability to break something down and put it back together as it sees fit. It's fucking hacks ability. it's fucking hacks. Like, this is crazy hacks. It's a crazy hacks ability. It's awesome. It's pretty awesome. Now, another thing Kubo has a problem with doing is when he powers up, when he has someone go into their new power, Kubo has he has the tendency to not show off all that a character can do, which is why people can argue over Dangai Ichigo, but over how strong Dangai Ichigo is, they've been arguing ever since Dangai Ichigo appeared. People have been speculating, have been wondering what he does, how powerful he is, within respects to not just this show, not just Bleach, but other shonen, or not even just shonen, but other manga. We've been trying to scale Ichigo because he has no feats. And that's just the thing that Kubo struggles with. When he powers someone up into their final form to defeat the bad guy usually goes down that chapter. And that is very problematic. That's what I've been telling you guys. Anticlimactic fights, Kubo is the king of. He does this thing. So will we get enough to see Kisuke's feats in this chapter? Sadly, no, we don't. We do not get enough to see, any top feats. So we know what it does. We see what it does, but we can't see all that it can do. We don't even get a good judge because he doesn't even. Spoiler alert: Kisuke doesn't even put the finishing blow on Askin. So we don't know. Now, with regards to another thing, the ending of this chapter, Grinjo comes in, saves the day. Okay. I don't like that. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me. It felt like Kubo rolled himself into a corner and he just had to say, you know what? Hey, I got to come up with something, because we know that Grimmjow was the first person. Grimmjow was the first person to be defeated off screen by Askin. We know that. Like, that's fact. Grimmjow was the first person to be defeated. So Grimmjow comes inside the Omega Death Ball. What is it called? The Gift Ball. What is it? It's like the Super Gift Ball. The big dome. He comes inside of it because you can come in, you can't leave out, right? Grimmjow comes inside of it. He's able to pierce Askin's heart with brute force. He's able to pierce Askin's heart, grab it, and crush it. Now, don't get me wrong. That's epic. That's epic as fuck. And all the Grimmjow fanboys are gonna be thrown over like, yeah, Grimmjow, yes. But I don't really care about Grimmjow. I'm not a Grimmjow guy. I'm just not, really not. But it's like, how can Grimmjow be able to pierce Askin's heart? How's he able to sneak up on Askin does he still not feel the effects of the poison? Or what's exactly going on? What's exactly going on? Like, I don't understand that, because he shouldn't be able to move. That's one. Two, maybe brute force is the key to defeating Askin. Maybe brute force is the key. Because listen. This is he did turn down the effects of the poison inside his gift ball, ultra, the big gift ball. He did turn down the poison effects. But however, we know for a fact that Yoruichi can barely stand. She can barely stand in it. So how is Grimmjow able to? Okay, there we go. But basically, Kisuke's Bankai has the power of reconstruction. So if the Bankai was able to fix his eyes, and it made his eyes better. That was hinted at. And it also has a range. So he affects, he encompasses a certain range, and if you're in that range, the Bankai can tear you down, can split you open as he sees fit, and it can put you back together better, maybe worse, or however he wants. So it's up to the princess. It's up to the Disection princess, I guess. Now in the grand scheme of things, that's a pretty effective Bankai. If you want to put it up with all the Bankais we've seen, that's pretty hacks. That's pretty hacks. But I just would like to see him beat Askin. And the fact that Grimmjow came in and beat him, I don't mind that someone came in and beat him, but I would like for it to have made sense. It can still make sense you can still make sense and write a story. I don't like that. I can't stand it. I really can't. So the fact that Grimmjow was able to beat this guy it's crazy to me. Don't get me wrong, but it's like whatever, because Kubo obviously wrote himself into a corner. He obviously did, because you're not supposed to be able to even stand. Like that's crazy. Grimmjow got off. He got off how many chapters ago? It was crazy. It's been like 10, 15 chapters ago since Grimmjow got off. So Kubo, that's just some things that Kubo, like I'm going in this review so you guys can understand, like, okay, this guy is, he's shitting on the series. I'm not shitting on it. I love Bleach. I enjoy Bleach the best out of pretty much all of them, just because I like the character styles. So I love Bleach, but I will not fanboy it. I can't. So I'm gonna point out flaws, and I'm gonna point out Kubo's flaws, and that is writing. Kubo's not the best writer. He's not the best writer. So and then Bleach isn't the best story of the big three. There's no more big three because Naruto's ended, but I don't even think, the characters are the strongest. It's just appealing to me. So I can understand why people say they don't like it. I can understand that. So it's whatever. But I love it. This chapter, hey, it's not a good chapter. It's okay. It's not the best I've seen, but I give it like a 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. I'm just saying, man, the Grimmjow thing, it's just crazy to me. It's just really crazy to me. It's just really crazy. Maybe if you guys understood it, hey, hit the comment section up. Let me know, help me understand it. And then I'd be like, oh, okay, I guess I like it a little bit more. But whatever. Have I talked about everything? Is there anything else I want to talk about? No, not really, man. Not really. Okay, the reconstruction, I've already explained it though. Reconstruction, it splits you apart, puts you back together as it sees fit. So it can make you stronger, it can make you weaker. Because we see in the chapter, Kisuke takes his armor apart and then puts it back together and makes it stronger. So he's able to punch Askin quite a few distance away from him. So it can make you stronger, it can make you weaker. It's Hack's ability. Don't get me wrong, it's very Hack's. Like I've said, it's very Hack's. I would rank it pretty high. I don't think it's if Kuryaku, if Shunsui, if Shunsui's Bankai does what I think it does, as I explained it, I think that's above Kisuke's. But Kisuke is stronger than any captain besides Shunsui. His Bankai is stronger than any other ones by far. So this is going on pretty long. In terms of pacing, the fight's over, so we did make progress. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just doesn't. It literally feels like Kubo just wanted Grimmjow to come back in, just because of the fan hype. He wanted Grimmjow to come back in the fight so fans can go batshit over Grimmjow, and that's not cool to me. So, like I said, 6.5. 6.5. I should mark it down lower, but whatever. It's whatever. 6.5. Final answer. Peace and French. This show is super uber mega awesome. I can't even describe it. Like, I really like this show. This anime is actually it's a Netflix original, which means it's produced and, well, I wouldn't say produced, but it's definitely made by Netflix. They make it, they show it. So